Good evening and welcome to the evening news. I am Omotayo Adebodo. The Central Bank of Nigeria has threatened to investigate, arrest, and prosecute anyone spreading fake news about the Naira redesign policy. The threat is contained in a statement jointly signed by the CBN Deputy Governor, Corporate Services Edward Adamu and Director Corporate Communication Osita Onwanesobi. The CBN, in reaction to the purported release shared on the Instagram page of the First Lady Aisha Buhari that the old 500 naira and 1000 naira note should remain legal tender for the next 70 days, vowed to fish out the profiteers of the release. The Apex Bank stressed that it would only abide by the directives of the President Muhammadu Buhari to reissue old 200 naira notes as legal tender until the 10th of April 2023. The Central Bank of Nigeria reiterated that in line with the directives of the President, only 200 naira notes are to be reissued and to circulate concurrently with the new notes. The statement, however, advised members of the public to ignore this fake news, noting that the bank is working with the law enforcement agencies to investigate, apprehend, and prosecute the profiteers of the fake news. The Federation Account Allocation Committee says it shared 750.17 billion naira among the three tiers of government in January 2023. The figure represents a decrease of 240.02 billion naira compared to the 990.19 billion naira shared in December 2022. The Federation's Accounts Allocation Committee disclosed this in a communique issued at the end of its latest meeting in Abuja. The total amount includes gross statutory revenue, value-added tax, electronic money transfer levies, augmentation from non-mineral revenue, and addition of sum of 15 billion naira from savings. According to the breakdown, the federal government received 277.33 billion naira, the state received 244.98 billion naira, and the local government council got 180.14 billion naira, while the mineral producing state received 32.73 billion naira as derivation. It was also noted that the gross revenue available from the value-added tax for the month of January 2023 was 250.01 billion naira as against 250.51 billion naira distributed in the preceding month, resulting in a decrease of 0.503 billion naira. It added that the sum of 13.8 billion naira from the electronic money transfer levy was distributed to the tiers of government as follows. Ahead of the forthcoming 2023 general election, the United Kingdom has advised critical stakeholders and political parties to ensure a violence-free poll. The UK Minister of State for Development and Africa, Andrew Mitchell, gave the advice in a statement made available to newsmen in Abuja. Mitchell noted that the UK and its government remained committed to supporting credible and inclusive elections which are fundamental to Nigeria's continued democratic growth and to the future of regional and global democracy. He urged party officials to respect electoral laws and institutions and avoid hate speeches. The UK minister, however, said that the UK government will continue to work closely with INEC and Nigerian civil society partners to provide advisory support on electoral and legal reforms that will assist in strengthening democratic institutions in Nigeria. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has said it will deploy 102,000 officers as part of its commitment towards ensuring age-free election. The spokesperson for the Corps, Olushola Odu Musu, disclosed this to pressmen in Abuja. Odu Musu said that the safety of voters during after election was a top priority, adding that the election would be violence-free. He said the NSCDC will be deploying 102,000 officers ahead of the forthcoming election, assuring Nigerians that the election is going to be successful, free and fair, noting that the NSCDC is working assiduously with other security agencies to ensure the security of voters and facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Concerning the plan to deal with perpetrators of vote buying, the NSCDC spokesperson said, as the political class are trying to orchestrate vote buying, security agencies are also mapping out strategies to checkmate them. Odumosu added that the operatives of the corps that participated in the 2022 Osho and Ekiti election have been paid their outstanding allowances. National Association of Women Journalists, Osun State Branch Chairperson Comrade Motorayo Ayegbayo, has for the obtained time emphasized the need for members to embrace the ethics of the profession, especially before, during, and after the 2023 general election. The Osun Nawaj boss stated this shortly after featuring on Osbc Current Affairs program Newsmaker, said the journalist, being the fourth estate of the realm, should eschew any form of bias in the job, saying no reporter should release results of the election before the INEC, which has the constitutional right to do so. Comrade Ayegbayo, who is also the Deputy Director News and Current Affairs, Osbc Radio, urged all students who are on holiday for the election to desist from any form of illegality so that they can return to their schools after the election. She speaks further.
We've told them that they should try as much as possible to exhibit professionalism. They should not be seen to be biased, because we are journalists, we are pen pushers. We are not supposed to be seen to be, taking sides with a particular political party or a particular politician, because we are doing our job as a professional. So we should not be, we should be objective in our reportage on Saturday. We told them to ensure safety of their lives, because safety comes first before any other thing. If they perceive any danger, we've told them to please retrieve. There are ways of carrying a report without exposing yourself unnecessarily to danger.
Vice Chancellor Osun State University Professor Clement Adeboye has reiterated the commitment of the institution towards maintaining its position to be a center of excellence, providing high-quality teaching and learning experience which will engender the production of entrepreneurial graduates capable of impacting positively on their environment. Professor Adeboye, who made this known at the 16th matriculation ceremony of the Citadel of Learning, held at all the campuses of the school, announced that the school matriculated 6,750 students for the 2022-23 section. Professor Adeboye informed the newly admitted students that the university has zero tolerance for vices such as examination malpractices, cultism, indecent dressing, drug abuse, sexual harassment, truancy, among others, charging them to shun vote buying and not allow themselves to be used as thugs for politicians before, during, and after the general election. One of the matriculating students, who is physically challenged, Love Adeniyi, was full of appreciation to the school for giving him the opportunity to pursue his dream without discrimination. The event climaxed with the administration of the matriculation oath on the students, led by the registrar of the school. The federal government has repatriated no fewer than 150 stranded Nigerians from Niamey, Niger Republic. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Ajia Sadia Umar Farouk, stated this while receiving the returnees at the Aminu Kano International Airport. Represented by the Director of Humanitarian Services of the Ministry, Alhaji Grima Ali, the Minister explained that the program is meant for the distressed Nigerians who had left the country to seek greener pastures in various European countries and could not afford to return when the journey became frustrated. And on sports, Flamingos head coach Bankole Olorokere is thrilled following his nomination as Coach of the Year at the 9th edition of Nigeria Pitch Award. The This year's award ceremony is scheduled for Abuja as 18 categories of award, which includes the King of the Pitch, Queen of the Pitch, Striker of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, Defender of the Year, Midfielder of the Year, Team of the Year, Coach of the Year. Sam Owaraji Award State with the Best Grassroots Football Development Program. Olowo Okere in his contention for the Best Coach of the Year alongside Rivers United's Stanley Eguman, Shooting Stars Benga Ogumbote. Olowo Okere guided Nigeria under 17 women's national team to a third place finish after defeating European champions Germany 3-2 on penalties at the 2022 under 17 Women's World Cup in India.